Imagine a world where every business decision is informed, every investment is sound, and every dollar spent is a step toward greater profitability. We are GrowthSense.com. We built a platform that allows investors to buy, sell, and invest in real estate properties of all kinds, in all shapes, and in all conditions. What if you could master the art of calculating selling costs and profit, ensuring that your business thrives in a competitive marketplace? The fear of financial missteps can weigh heavily on any entrepreneur, but understanding these financial metrics can be the difference between success and failure. Let's delve into the essential steps that will empower you to take control of your financial destiny. Calculating selling costs and profit effectively begins with a firm grasp of the basics. Selling costs encompass all expenses associated with selling your product or service, from commissions to closing costs. For instance, if you sell a house for $200,000, a 6% commission translates to $12,000 coupled with another $6,000 in closing costs. That's a hefty total of $18,000 in selling costs. Next, consider how to calculate profit. Suppose you sell a product for $100 and incur $20 in selling costs. Your gross profit would stand at $80. After deducting total operating expenses of $50, your net profit would be $30, resulting in a profit margin of 30%. Understanding these calculations not only informs pricing but also directs spending decisions. Let's break down the 7 essential steps for calculating selling costs and profit. Number 1. Start by determining the cost price. Gather all expenses tied to creating your product, including raw materials, direct labor, and manufacturing overhead. This total reveals how much it really costs to produce an item. Regularly reviewing your supply chain can unveil cost-saving opportunities, significantly improving your profit margins. Number 2. Calculate the selling price by adding a profit margin to the cost price. Use a markup percentage fitting for your industry, typically around 25% or more. Conduct pricing experiments with different customer segments to see how it impacts demand and ultimately boosts sales without sacrificing profits. Number 3. Calculate gross profit by subtracting the cost of goods sold from total revenue. This figure sheds light on your production and sales efficiency. Don't forget to include additional costs, like shipping fees, in your calculations for accuracy and to identify areas for potential expense reduction. Number 4. Express gross profit as a percentage to find the gross profit margin. Divide gross profit by total revenue and multiply by 100. Tracking this margin over time can reveal trends in operational efficiency and pricing strategies. Number 5. Calculate operating profit by subtracting operating expenses from gross profit. This measure reflects the profitability of your core business operations, excluding outside factors like taxes or interest rates. Distinguishing between fixed and variable expenses is crucial for informed resource allocation. Number 6. For net profit, subtract all expenses, including taxes and interest, from operating profit. This figure represents what you can reinvest in your business or take home. Regularly monitoring net profit margin helps you spot seasonal trends and prepare for fluctuations in sales. Number 7. Finally, calculate the average selling price, ASP, by dividing total revenue by the number of units sold. ASP provides insight into your pricing effectiveness over time. Consider segmenting your ASP by customer groups or sales channels to identify which segments yield the highest profits. Understanding the components of selling costs is vital. Selling costs include commissions, advertising, shipping, and closing costs. If a company sells a product for $100 while spending $20 on advertising and $10 on shipping, their total selling costs would be $30. By knowing these costs, businesses can set better prices and avoid losses. Research indicates that companies that diligently track their selling costs can boost profits by up to 20%. Examining each component allows businesses to find areas for expense reduction and efficiency enhancement. This knowledge not only informs pricing strategies, but aids long-term planning and growth. Knowing how to calculate gross and net profit reveals how much money you actually make after selling your products. For example, selling toys for $1,000 with $400 spent on materials yields a gross profit of $600. After deducting $200 in operating expenses and $100 in taxes, net profit falls to $300. Regularly calculating these profits empowers owners to adjust pricing strategies and manage expenses effectively. Several key factors influence selling prices and profit margins. Market demand plays a pivotal role. Higher demand lets businesses charge more. Understanding your cost structure aids in setting prices that cover expenses while achieving desired margins. Competition influences price flexibility. Unique products can command higher prices, boosting margins. Brand positioning also matters. Premium brands can maintain higher margins due to perceived quality. Economic conditions affect consumer spending. Downturns may force price reductions, while booming economies allow for price increases without losing sales volume. Sales channel strategy impacts pricing too. Selling directly online often yields better profits than through retailers who take cuts. Customer loyalty programs encourage repeat purchases without drastically lowering prices. Finally, seasonal demand fluctuations necessitate price adjustments to maximize profits. Now, consider the opportunities available through GrowthSense.com for real estate investors seeking to maximize profits and streamline processes. This platform provides tools and resources designed to help assess property values and calculate potential returns effectively. Research shows that over 70% of real estate investors using platforms like GrowthSense feel more confident in their financial decisions. Furthermore, leveraging GrowthSense.com can save you both time and money typically spent on traditional investing methods. Access to comprehensive property data saves hours of research while potentially lowering consulting fees, leading to an increased return on investment by up to 30%. So as we conclude this insightful exploration into calculating selling costs and profits, remember that mastering these metrics is key to navigating the complex world of business finance successfully. Stay vigilant about market conditions, keep an eye on your costs, and always strive for efficiency. But before you go, consider this. What if you could tap into insights from GrowthSense.com that not only enhance your financial strategies but also ensure your business stays ahead of the competition? The future holds endless possibilities. Are you ready to seize them? Visit GrowthSense.com today and transform your real estate investment journey into a profitable adventure.